Happy Saturday. Welcome back to my channel. I am off today, which means you're getting a very casual look today, but I'm about to do one of my favorite weekly routines that keeps me so organized, makes me feel like I've got a handle on everything happening in my life, and it is my weekly review. This is an idea that I got from the book Getting Things Done by David Allen. I have a playlist on my channel about getting things done, and it's small videos that incorporate great ideas from that book that I have loved. And this one is the next one in that series. So today I'm going to take you through the spreadsheet that I use to review my life every week and keep a handle on all of the things that I do throughout the week, that I want to do throughout the week, etc. And I can really tell how important this routine is to me because on the weeks when I miss it, I can tell. I feel more scatterbrained. I feel like my stuff is everywhere and I just don't feel, I feel a little off, like I just don't feel like myself. So this has been a super, super helpful routine for me, and I'm hoping it's a helpful routine for you. So I'm going to take you into the spreadsheet here in a few minutes. What I'd like to say first before you get in there is just that there is a lot of stuff on this spreadsheet, and I want to encourage you to create your own. The spreadsheet that I use is not going to be perfect for you. Your life is different. Like, I don't have kids. Maybe you have kids, and there's things on your weekly review checklist about your kids. Take what you need and leave the rest here, but customize it for yourself so that it makes sense for you and works well for you. Because there is a lot on the sheet, and because my work schedule varies and I work over the weekend sometimes I'm off on Sundays, sometimes I'm not. I will sometimes spread this weekly review over 2 days. So it might be like this week, it's going to be Saturday and Sunday where I'm working on this. Sometimes it's Sunday, Monday, and whatnot. So again, don't feel like you have to sit down and do this all in one setting. You certainly can get this stuff accomplished over a couple of days. Not too many days, obviously, because then you just kind of spend your whole week doing this, but over 2 days usually tends to work well for me. So let's get into the spreadsheet and let me show you what I got. Here is my weekly review sheet in Google Sheets. I'm going to start over here on the left with my inboxes. So the other Getting Things Done video on my channel all about inboxes is going to be linked up in the cards for you if you want to check out what I mean by inboxes. But the quick version is that inboxes are different places within your home and in your space where you keep things to do. So each week I go through these places and check them off as I look for to-dos. So in my office, I have a physical paper tray that is my inbox. I go through and empty that. Then I go to my car and I go and check to see if there's anything in there that needs to be done. Is there stuff that needs to get thrown out? Are there things in the car that need to be put back into the house? Is there like cleanup I can do, like get trash out or wipe it down or things like that? I have a commute and I spend time in my car, and for some of you that might be the same, so consider using your car as an inbox. I also check my kitchen counters and hall table. So those are just surfaces in my home where things tend to land when we come in from home to work and back and forth. So I like to check those areas for mail, things that need to get filed, things we need to do. And I also find that just clearing those spaces makes my house look a lot more put together and clean and tidy. Then I go into my email inbox. So I'll stop into my Gmail and check out and see if there is anything in there that I need to do. Paperwork I need to print out and return, a bill I need to update or something like that. Then I go into my bullet journal. I use a bullet journal for my weekly planning. I have a video on my bullet journal setup for 2021, so I'm going to link that up in the card so you can check that out if you want more information on my bullet journal. Then I go into my planner. I am currently using a Day Designer daily planner. I also have a video on that, which I will link up in the cards if you want to check out my planner setup and how I use it. But essentially every week I like to go into my planner and make sure that any to-dos that didn't get done either get removed off of my plate or moved to the next week, and to see if there's anything new I need to put on my list because things are coming up. Or because something came up during the week. Then I like to check my phone for texts and voicemails. I'm not the best or the speediest at returning texts sometimes. I tend to see them in the moment, not have an opportunity to stop and text, and then I forget about it. So reminding myself to at least once a week check and respond to everything I need to do always makes me feel good, like I'm kind of cleaning everything out. And then the next tab or the next checkbox right here is updating my getting things done spreadsheet, which is essentially a big list of all of the things that I have to do. I will be doing a video on my GTD spreadsheet that serves as my to-do list in another video here on the channel soon. It'll be the next getting things done video in this series. So I will update that sheet every week so that my current list of projects and to-dos are tracked. This part of the spreadsheet actually has most to do with my planner, entering new things into my Day Designer planner. So every week I go in and plan these tasks in to my Day Designer planner. So I set aside a day to plan for my meals, pick out 3 meals for us to make that week, and place my grocery order. I try my best to have one day a week where I prep all of our meals ahead of time so that they're all in the fridge ready for us to eat. I have a video on my meal prep system, and I will link that up in the cards for you if you want to check that out. I do laundry in our house once a week, so plan and pick a day for that. These are the things that just kind of keep my life and the house running in the midst of all the other things that I have to do. Then I put in my week's schedule and appointments, so that's all of my work meetings, any personal appointments, any, fun plans that I've made. And then in accordance with that, in order to really, I've been focusing on my sleep this year, getting a good amount of sleep regularly, and how I hold myself accountable to that is to put a bedtime time into my planner. So every day it tells me what time I need to start my going to bed routine so that I'm in bed in enough time to sleep a nice amount of sleep. Because my schedule changes every day, I don't start work at the same time every day. That will change soon, hopefully, so I can have a consistent time. But for now, this is how I control getting to bed on a regular schedule. And these are all of the weekly activities that I like to put into my planner. So I try to journal 5 times a week, read for 10 minutes 5 times a week, stretch or work out a couple of times a week. These are the 4 money minutes that I do throughout the week to check in with our bank account and bills. And then these next items here are for my channel. So all the things that I do for morning coffee. And then at the bottom, this is a quick journaling prompt that I like to implement every weekly review. So every Sunday, or as I'm getting ready for the new week, I ask myself, what do I need to feel strong and energized this week? And I just use an empty box in my planner to kind of fill that out. And essentially, it just helps me reconnect every week to making sure I'm doing the things and doing the habits that kind of keep me feeling vital and energized and ready to take on the week and feeling my best. And then finally here on the right are a few last things. So I have a bullet journal for work, and that is essentially what that means. It's getting a handle on my work schedule for the week and everything that I need to do in accordance with that. Then I have my bullet journal where I keep a list of my monthly plans and kind of breaking all of that stuff down by week. So I check in with my bullet journal. Each week I go through my backpack. I have absolutely loved incorporating this into my weekly routine. if you have a briefcase, a backpack, a work bag, or anything like that, a purse even, going through it once a week just to kind of reorganize everything, put it all back where it belongs, get excess items out, really makes me feel like I'm more put together and organized throughout the week. So incorporating that every week has really been a game changer for me, and maybe you should try that. And then lastly, in my kitchen, I have some whiteboards where I keep my weekly work schedule for my husband so that I can tell him when I'm working and when I'll be home. And then that is also where I keep my meal ideas on a whiteboard in the kitchen. So I update those every week. That is my weekly review checklist. I hope it has inspired you for how you could create one of these for yourself. There you have it. There is my weekly review spreadsheet. I really hope that this is something helpful for you that you can start doing right now. You don't have to do it in a Google spreadsheet if you don't like Google spreadsheets, although the whole clicking a box thing is really satisfying. You could also do it on a piece of paper if that is more your thing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like videos on organization, productivity, planning, and personal growth, this is the perfect channel for you. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can get a notification the next time I post. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and thank you so much for watching.